Chad Bettis, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Chad Bettis is all about attitude. Not a very big guy, but he's not afraid to attack the strike zone. Good fastball, 93 to 95, with a little bit of sinking action on it. Has a curveball and a slider, an occasional changeup. One of the keys to know if he's on early, getting some outs early on in counts.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. The 1-2. Right side and right into the shift. Story scoops it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. Career numbers against Bettis. He's just 2 for 9. And now pitch on the way. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Tomlinson, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He was a 12th round selection back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
3-1. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. And a good pitch there as they come after him and the count goes full.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he got him.
Batting third, the catcher, number 28.
Here's Buster Posey now. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. We're just underway here in Denver. In for a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. To short. Story picks it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Giants down in order. Giants nothing. Rockies coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Ty Blach, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, one of the things we're going to know with Ty Block, he needs to have the changeup working. Doesn't throw very hard. 88 to 91 miles an hour. Has always had an advanced changeup, and that's really his bread and butter and his go-to pitch. Will throw the curve and an occasional slider, but for Ty Block, he needs to have the changeup to survive to get through this game.
First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
One and two to DJ LeMahieu. Grounded back, and this is off the second base bag. And the throw will be too late at first, so a strange play there as it'll wind up with an infield single.
Right fielder.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
In is Gerardo Parra. Check swing grounder to the right side. Fielded cleanly to Crawford for one.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman when you have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Parra, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To second for 1. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Andrew McCutchen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason. Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Desmond on the move. 1 away.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Career numbers against Bettis. He's got 5 base hits in 28 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. No score here as we play inning number 2. Popped him up. Story is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, center fielder number 8, Hunter Pence.
Coming to the plate now, Hunter Pence. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 2-2. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. LeMahieu is there, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that just misses inside. Fly ball out to straightaway right. McCutchen is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. His head-to-head matchup numbers with Ty Blach, batting .500, 4 for 8. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Bottom of the second here with no score. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. high in the air down the right field line. McCutchen on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting six, catcher, Chris Iannetta.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. And he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. Now the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Two out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We've played two full, and we are tied 0-0. Ready now, Jarrett Parker. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Joe Panik, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Ready now with the payoff pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Desmond sprinting after it, 1 out.
Batting 8, second baseman, Joe Panik.
Here's Joe Panik. Career numbers against Bettis. He brings a scary .368 batting average. He also has 1 home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Behind 0-2 now. Panik behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Dribbled to the right side. And that's the 2nd out.
Batting 9th, the pitcher number 60, Ty Blum.
And now the Giants pitcher, Ty Block. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. In now for Colorado, Ian Desmond, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Ian Desmond.
Here's the first pitch to him. Changeup in for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Heading for second is Desmond. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. His head-to-head matchup numbers with Ty Block. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Desmond stands at second with no outs. A fastball that finds the outside corner. McMahon is 6'2" and bats left but throws right-handed. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Ready on 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
Into the box now, Chad Bettis. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Runner at second here with one man out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Pushed softly over toward the right side. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are two gone.
The right fielder, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Into the box, Gerardo Parra, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. So far this year against Southpaws, Parra brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And he takes a cold strike one. Liner toward right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
The center fielder, number 19.
Ready for another chance. Charlie Blackmon trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Parker is there and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Rockies 2 and the Giants nothing. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Two and one.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Up next for the Giants, third baseman, Tomlinson.
Stepping in, Tomlinson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Up around the face. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Tomlinson brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Tap down the line. To his right, Arenado. And there are 2 away now. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And to this point, these 2 have topped out at 95 and 91 miles an hour respectively. Digging in, Buster Posey. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to third. Arenado's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They trail things here 2-0. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Trevor Story. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Rockies thus far. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Posey's got it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strike. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Giants have elected to
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here, as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off, and the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0. Runner goes for second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pence. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
the left fielder, number 20, Ian Desmond.
So striding in, Ian Desmond. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Story is off at first with 2 away. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control 1-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Rockies strand 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Andrew McCutchen, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
1-0 the count. Now McCutchen belts one, carrying well to left field. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and the Giants have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. No outs, nobody on. This is pulled into right, and maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
In now, Hunter Pence, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Crawford rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score, and the Giants have tied it. It's a 2-2 game.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Standing in now, Jarrett Parker. In the dirt here. No one out with a runner at second. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know if he's throwing you tough pitches, he does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Here it comes on 0-2. Pitch inside the throw. It's a good one to Arenado, and he is out trying to steal third. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Joe Panic, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box now, Ty Blach, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Liner toward right center, and that'll get down out there. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Boy, D-Roy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson.
Third baseman.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. LeMahieu has a play, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 5 and the Rockies 2. Stepping up to the plate, Brian McMahon. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.